Hi, hello, welcome to this session. Today I am going to teach you 4th Standard, Term 3, Unit 2, Life of Animals. Before we get into the lesson, you want to know about the learning objectives. After the completion of this unit, students will be able to understand group behavior in animals, know adaptation in animals, explain the structure of insects, list out special senses in some animals, know about animals active at night, understand parental care in animals. Introduction. Have you ever wondered why a dog trolls on seeing food? Why cuckoo sings only during summer? Why baby birds open their mouths when the mother returns to the nest? Each animal has some unique behavior. Animal behavior includes the activities of an animal and its interaction with other organisms. Example, blinking, eating, walking, and flying. These are all the unique behavior of animals. Let us move on to the group behavior in animals. Animals gain a lot of benefits from spending time together with other members of the same species. This is called group behavior. This is called what? Group behavior. Animals like tiger, bear, etc. live in solitary, that is alone. Some animals live in small groups. Example, pride of a few lions, and some live as a larger herd. Example, herd of thousands of wild beasts. Some animals such as elephants, squirrels, rats and bats do dream during sleep, but cats, dogs and monkeys have longer dream time. Which animals have longer dream time? Cats, dog and monkeys have longer dream time. Group behavior is also called social behavior. Members of the group work together to find food, defend themselves, and look after the young ones. Example, all the fish in a school move together, following their leader in the front. Staying in a group helps the small fish appear big. The main purpose of group behavior is to help animals survive in nature. One of the main reason animals form groups is to defend themselves. When there are more individuals in the group, there are more pairs of eyes to look out for danger. Meerkats stand up to look around for predators, mainly big birds that might attack the group. Meerkats, which live in the African savanna, have lightly colored fur to blend in with the sand. They dig burrows with many different rooms, entry points, and exits so they can escape and hide from predators. All the members of the group also. Animals can form groups that are big or small. An African lion pride usually consists of about 13 lions. By forming a group, they can hunt more effectively. It helps them to survive. Wolves also form small packs of between 5 and 11 individuals. Wolf packs also hunt together and defend themselves against intruders. Wild beasts can be found in huge groups of over 1 million in eastern Africa. Wild beasts are very vulnerable to predators, which is why they live in such large herds. When a predator gets near, they make an alarm call to signal the other members of the herd. Interestingly, they also stay close to zebras. Group behavior is what animals do with other animals to help them survive. Groups can be large, like a herd of a million wild beasts, or small, like a pride of a few lions. Humans live in groups also, and we work together to help one another. The purpose of group behavior is to help living things to survive. Group behavior in bees. When insects live together, they often follow a hierarchy. Example, bees have one queen bee in every hive. There are a few male bees called drones. There are hundreds of female bees, which are the worker bees. Another reason animals form groups is to gather food. Honeybees are very organized. Worker bees are the most plentiful bees in a colony. One of their job is to supply the colony with food by collecting nectar from plants, especially from flowers. Worker bees communicate with each other by doing a waggle dance to direct other members of their hive to flowers. When they return to the hive, worker bees share food with other bees and feed the bee larvae. Without working as a group, they could not build such an awesome home. Dear children, I'll ask one question. How do honeybees work together in groups? Honeybees work together to build a nest, reproduce, and gather food for the whole group. Worker bees collect nectar from flowers and take it back to the hive to feed the young bees. Let us move on to the next topic, nesting behavior in birds. What is a nest? A bird nest is the spot in which a bird lays and incubates its eggs and raises its young one. Birds are very different from each other. They live in different places, eat different foods, and have different lifestyles like us. Some birds permanently live in groups, while others come together only during the breeding season. Birds also live in groups, and each bird's group has a different name. Example, flock of parrots, star of cranes. Not all the bird species build nests. Some of them lay their eggs on the ground or in gap between rocks. Most of the birds build their own nests carefully like engineers. They build nests for their young ones. Some weave leaves, some use twigs, some build with the thorns and then pad it with soft materials. How do birds make a nest? The nest building process. First, sticks and twigs are dropped into the chosen tree. Birds use their sharp beaks to manipulate and weave the fibers of their nest together. Then birds rely on spider webs or mud to strengthen their nest, turning a loose group of twigs into a structurally sound home. Birds don't vigorously tear up mouthfuls of grass, pluck out their own feathers, pull threads out of outdoor rugs, or peel the screens of windows for no good reason. This is a clue that they are gathering nest materials. If you see this behavior, watch where the bird goes once it has stuffed its beak. Let us know, children, social weavers do not build individual nests. All males work together and build a common nest in which 400 birds can be housed. Though green heron cannot swim, it still eats fish from the water. How? It drops colorful leaves and fruits into the water. When the fishes pop out to investigate, the heron catches them. Group behavior in elephants. Elephants are the largest land mammals in the world. They are only predators or humans. Elephants are gentle animals unless the need to protect themselves forces them not to be. Unfortunately, the acts of humans have taken a toll on these intelligent and social animals over the years. Poaching for ivory, capturing for zoos and circuses, human destruction of the environment, including elephant habitat, and a practice called culling, where humans kill elephants because of lack of habitat, and elephants' intrusion on what humans consider their land, have led to the determinant of elephant society. Elephants live in groups. Elephants live in large groups separated by male and female. The males and females only come together for mating and short social interactions. Females stay together in a group for their whole lives and raise their young together. The female group is led by a matriarch who is the oldest female in the group. She uses her long life experience to guide the group out of dangerous situations, lead them to forage, and to teach them child rearing techniques. When a male reaches maturity at around 12 years old, he leaves a female group and goes to live with the males. Male groups do not have a leader in the same way that female groups do. Older and stronger males may be dominant members of the group, but they are not leaders. Male elephants may change their group living situation throughout their lives. What is a learned behavior of an elephant? The presence of role models for social learning is an essential element in the acquisition of normal elephant behavior. In its absence, inappropriate behavior may develop, such as aggression by males towards females and calves, as has been observed in captivity, or the mounting, tusking, and killing of other animals. How do elephants behave and communicate? Communication. Elephants communicate through calls and rumbles that can be heard up to 5 miles away. Each elephant has a distinct voice that other elephants can differentiate from one another. Groups of elephants that live in the same home range often communicate from a distance and socialize when they come across each other. Elephant group is called herd or parade. For each group, there is a female head which leads the group towards the availability of food, water, and safety. The leader fights for their group. All animals in a group obey the command of their leader. Older animals teach manners and life skills to young ones. In page number 79, here animals and their group names is given. Animal, lion, group name pride. Wolf, pack. Animal, fish, the group name is school. Sheep, flock. Ant, colony, owl, parliament. Here I'll give you some more animal group names, children. You look at this tabular column and learn. Okay. Advantages of group behavior in animals. Here some advantages are given. Group behavior. Procuring food. Example, hunting and sharing in tigers. Taking care of young ones. Female elephant takes care of its calf. Protection from predators. Wild beasts make sound to alert their group. Division of labor. Honeybees collect nectar, build comb, and clean hive, etc. Energy conservation. Birds fly in V shape to reduce wind resistance. Do you know, children? Sea otters hold hands while they are sleeping, so they do not drift apart. That's all about this session, children. Let us continue the remaining part of the lesson in the next class. Thank you, children. Have a nice day.